this is Karen. Welcome to another Thursday throwback at dolallycrafts. I can't find the card I'm making today, so bear with me with this one. Let's hope I remember it. Oh, I know, I've just found it. This is the card we're making today. It's a sympathy card, and we're using the Bloom with Hope, which was a Hostess stamp set from last year. So if you've got this, this is for you. And as with the other cards that I've done lately, I've started stamping the back as well, just to carry the pattern over a little bit. I think it adds something extra to the card. So we've got the inside verse here, and in latter versions of this card I added just a few more of, I think it's a camellia, but I'm not sure. Correct me if you know what the flower is. But I actually popped some of that on the inside. Now the colours we're using today, because we're farewelling our 2016-2018 colours in a couple of weeks, I'm actually saying goodbye to our Sweet Sugar Plum. It wasn't one of my favourites from the set. It was a bit too dull for me, but I think it really sets this card up. So let's get on with it. Okay, so as mentioned, we're using the Bloom with Hope set. I'm using the With Sympathy on the front of the card, and then as time and memory bring healing, may comfort, hope and hope bloom in your heart. I'm using the large floral pattern and this one here. So let's get on with it. I'll just leave that card up there so that I can see where I'm up to. Now, as I've mentioned before, I was impatient and didn't wait for our Stamparatus to come out, or Stamparatus, however you pronounce it, whichever country you're from. I actually went ahead and got the Tim Holtz one after seeing a few videos of it. So, yep, this is the one I'm using. I've put my Stampin' Jig plastic on the inside so that I can use it, and I think I've moved that up a little bit actually. Okay, back again. Let's quickly ink this up so that I know I've got these two things in the right place. Let's move the magnet a little bit so it doesn't matter how much ink I have on them, just so that I've got them for placement. Okay, now I'm going to bring in, I put things down and then when I go to find them, they're not there. So what I'm going to do is move my piece of card. This is the focal point for the front, and I'm just going to move it up just a little bit like so. And now what did I do with it? Okay, we've got some washi tape here, and I'm just going to pop a bit of washi tape, bring that to there, and I count 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 up, no, 4 up. So about there I think is where I need my washi. No, I need to bring that down a bit more to there. No, I need to move it up a bit. So I move it up 2, and that should be about right. Yes, just about there. So I'll just stick that there. Okay, so I will ink my flower up again, bring it over and stamp it down. Okay, I'll give it one more stamp just to give it a nice coverage, and that's beautiful. It's a nice dark Sweet Sugar Plum. So I'm going to lift that up now and peel back the washi tape on itself. Oh no! Did you see what I did? And it will start again. And this time, Karen, be more careful. Okay, so we'll bring this in and pop it down. Right, and we now know that we've got that centered right. Just bring that to there. And in with my washi tape again. Okay, so we count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is about there. Yes? No, I've moved it too far now. So it will come up to there. No, we've got to come down. Bring it to there, maybe. That's it. Okay, so we've got that bit done. Bring this bit in again. Stamp. And again. And stamp. And that's a nice dark colour. And I didn't get any ink on it that time. Let's see if I can do the same with our With Sympathy. But what I'm going to do is actually remove the flower, hopefully without getting ink everywhere, and bring my With Sympathy down, and I'm going to place it. Okay, you know what I said before about this card not wanting to be finished? I think I'm right about that, because my battery just died. So I'm back again after replacing my battery. Now, as the battery died, I stamped this down, and believe it or not, I've got the With Sympathy dead straight across there. So we'll bring our card back in, pop it down approximately where I think it needs to go. Bingo. How was that? So I'll pop my 2 magnets down so they're holding that in place. Come in with my ink. Pray for me, please. Oh, brilliant. And we'll just give it one more stamping. The card fairies are no longer against me. Yay! I've done it. Okay, so I'll pop that aside for a few minutes. I'm trying to be really careful because with my luck something else will go wrong. So I'm going to pop that aside. I'm going to come in. I can pop that away for now. Come in with our card base, which is Thick Whisper White. All the dimensions can be found on my blog as usual. Okay, in now with our beautiful big camellia, I'm thinking it is. I'm probably wrong, but as I said, if you know what the name of the flower is, let me know. And if my mum's watching this, no doubt she will let me know. My mum's actually a demo as well. She joined during Celebration, and she got to pick 2 free stamp sets on top of the normal joining benefits. If you're interested in joining my team, drop me a note via my website, because if you join now, we have On Stage happening at the end of this week, and with On Stage happening, it means all of the new stuff is being released to the demos only before the end of April. As of the 1st of May, we can start all of the demos that didn't go to On Stage, and I couldn't get tickets. All the demos that don't go to On Stage, as of the 1st of May, can start ordering stuff from the new catalogue for the 2018-2019 catalogue. So if you're not a demo and you want to get the inside track on what's being released in this year's catalogue, contact me now and we can sign you up. Okay, stamp off and stamp 1 flower, off again, and just up the side, off again, and just across the bottom there. And that is almost the inside of the card complete. I'm just going to bring in our sentiment, and I'm just going to stamp that there. So there's still plenty of room for you to write a message to the recipient. We'll bring in my paper trimmer, and I'm just going to score this at 5.5 inches across, and we'll do it again at 5.5 inches because I don't want my card to crack. So there we go, 5.5 inches. Pop that away, fold the card over and bring in my bone folder and give that a nice crease like so. So there's the front of our card. Now, just to add a little bit of something extra, I'm going to bring in my Gorgeous Grunge again. I love Gorgeous Grunge. I wish they hadn't taken it away from us last year and retired it, but they did. We still have Timeless Textures and a few other grungy type elements in various other sets, but nothing will beat Gorgeous Grunge for me. Okay, so bring in our Sweet Sugar Plum as well. Now this is something I didn't do on the original card, but I'm going to stamp that off twice and then stamp it on. Stamp it off twice and stamp it on. Stamp it off twice. And there we go. I think that adds just something extra to the front of the card. It gives it a more watercoloured look. Okay, we'll move this out the way now because we've finished all of our stamping. Bring in the focal point, and that piece is too long. I need to bring in my paper trimmer. Or did I have... No, there's the piece that I need. Don't know whether you noticed, but this mat doesn't go the whole way around. I wanted it to have a slightly different look, so I made it that little bit shorter than the focal image paper or card. So a couple of strips of that down it, and then going to make sure that we've got equal distance top and bottom like so, and that is not even. I'll try again. That's a bit better. Okay, so flip that over and give it a good press down like so, and then my dimensionals. Oh, how I love dimensionals. Okay, oops, stick that one there, and that one there, and just pop a couple of extra ones just as support. We'll take the backing off those and just off one of the side ones, and we're going to pop this equal distance from the sides and the top, which is about there. Give that a press down, and then come in with my rhinestones again. 3 rhinestones just down the bottom here, and then another 3 rhinestones vertically up in this top corner like so, and that finishes off our card for today. What do you think? I really, even though Sweet Sugar Plum is not one of my favourite colours of the 2016-2018 colours, this card I think is really, really pretty in that colour. Let me know what you think down in the description, down in the comments section. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. So let me know what you think, and stay tuned for next week's Thursday throwback. I have no idea right now what I'm going to do. I have a lot of ideas for new cards coming up, so I hope if you're not already subscribed to my channel, you will do so. I've been sitting here looking over here at the back of my desk. I have a small bookcase turned on its side, and all of my retired stamps are sitting in that bookcase. And I keep looking at different ones thinking, oh, I know what I can do with that. So please stay tuned for my Thursday throwbacks. I have some gorgeous cards coming up just on off the cuff, and I've been planning some more flips and fold cards. So I will be back on Sunday with an all new flips and folds. I could give you a really quick glance. Bear with me. Did you see that? That's a new Sunday flips and folds. Okay, until then, I'll say goodbye. Bye bye.